And let's talk about what you're going to need today. Your rain jacket? I don't think so. Umbrella? Not so much. What you will need are going to be sunglasses. I mean, look at this shot already from Bradley, which will bring in some light rain showers, but really is just reinforcing the cold air from that cold front that passed in last night, which is why we're staying below average over the next couple of days. Hence why it's called a reinforcing cold front. Bluefield, War, and Richlands are going to be seeing that rain first going into the early afternoon, later evening time today, and then blue evaporation is a cooling process, so our body is able to naturally cool itself off. But when we add in humidity and heat together, evaporation either A, doesn't happen, or B, takes longer to happen. So our bodies aren't able to cool themselves off as quickly. This is why flooding is dangerous. Here's another video. You can see it, fast moving water over the roadway. Again, if you can't see the road, do not drive over it. It takes the next couple of days very seriously, carrying that moist air with it, which is why we're having those constant rain chances and rain showers from Tuesday up until tomorrow morning. So we do have that stationary front, as you saw, connected all the way down to Texas. See this bullseye for much of having 2 to 4 inches of rain over Monroe County, going up into Greenbrier County. Could have some localized pockets of 5 inches of rain. Just north of us is tropical disturbance. Just down to the south, you can see that outer cloud band. That's the first thing we're going to be noticing going into our afternoon today. So let's break down the system. You can actually see defined snowflake here on my glove. Look how pretty it is. Anyway, so it's not coming down as hard. So we're beginning to see that snow lighten up. However, it's still accumulating this. Again, cone of uncertainty stretching from Louisiana into Alabama, as well as the panhandle of Florida. Now that makes its landfall somewhere around early Tuesday morning. 7:25 going into Bluefield right around 8 o'clock. Princeton could begin to see this heavy rain showers right around 8:20 this morning. Spring doesn't start until 12:15 today, so we still have a little bit of time to hopefully convince winter to stop and let go of spring. However, winter is staying stubborn. Nothing out towards Pineville. The visibility has been constantly dropping this morning down to right around a half a mile right now. So again, just be cautious this morning. Give yourself some extra time for your morning commute. Now, how much snow we do get all depends on exactly where the low moves and tracks. Now, if it moves more to the north, we're going to see mostly rain and maybe freezing rain and a light snow accumulation. So the tropical disturbance seems to be weakening. However, it's still going to be affecting us. I'll let you know how coming up next. Well, good Thursday afternoon. You definitely needed your jacket this morning with morning lows in the 40s. Yes, a chilly start to our day, and you don't need them anymore because look at these temperatures now, jumping around 10 to 15, even 20 degrees warmer than where we sat this morning, back into the 70s and the 60s. In fact, some of us are passing where we sat yesterday afternoon for the afternoon high, already about 6 degrees warmer in Beckley and Oak Hill. The afternoon high temperature in Beckley yesterday was 70 degrees. Now we're around 72 degrees, so we are warming up and we are going to continue on this warming trend as we go into the rest of our Thursday. Looking outside, seeing nothing. Pretty much the name of the game throughout the rest of our Thursday. Maybe a few clouds in the sky, but really that high pressure staying strong as it can be, blocking out any rain from moving in. So we're going to be staying rain free for today, which is another reason why you need your sunglasses as high pressure going into the afternoon continues to slide off to our east. We're going to get more southerly flow pushing in, and that will help temperatures rise up into the upper 70s today and the 80s tomorrow. So like I said earlier, we are talking about this little bit of rain down here. You can see a little bit of circulation just off the coast of Florida. That's going to be our next rainmaker as we go into the weekend. But don't worry about that just yet. We'll get to that in just a second. Today, staying clear as it can be. Really, temperatures popping. And look at these temperatures. It is getting warm outside in the 70s and the 80s by the time we go into this evening. Staying dry and clear. Tomorrow morning, a little bit warmer than where we sat this morning. May not need that as heavy as a jacket tomorrow, only making it into the 60s and the upper 50s. Tomorrow afternoon, passing the temperatures we're already at right now and probably passing or getting close to our afternoon highs for today by tomorrow afternoon at lunchtime, already in the 70s and the 80s. Look at this. By the middle of the afternoon tomorrow, temperatures are in the mid to upper 80s, some low 80s mixed onto the board. And with that moisture pushing in a little bit closer to us tomorrow, do have a light chance, a very slight chance, maybe seeing a light pop-up shower here and there throughout the afternoon. They'll remain light, nothing in terms of thunderstorms, but we could see a light rain shower here and there. Going into Friday afternoon, drying out temperatures going into Saturday morning, even warmer than tomorrow morning, back for all of us in the mid 60s. Your throw or not to throw forecast today and tomorrow go ahead and throw that ball. We're going to enjoy those sunny skies. Saturday though, it's really up to you with those pop-up storms moving in. So let's talk about this weekend. We have two low pressure systems. One that's going to be just off the coast of Florida and Georgia, another one just to the north of us. As this low stays off the coast, it's going to be pushing in more moist air into our area. That's going to help aid that cold front. That's going to push out some storms as we go into our Sunday and into our Monday afternoon. And that just means some of these storms can be strong, but I think most of the severe storms are going to be staying to the north of us above that warm front. Now, models are disagreeing on exactly when that cold front will pass. We're going to keep that chance of rain for the next week as we're still going to be dealing with that low pressure system off the coast, pushing in more moist air, and that'll set us up for another week. We have rounds of showers throughout the afternoon.